today. From Soldier Field in Chicago, this is Madden NFL 21. It's the Chicago Bears taking on the New England Patriots.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the New England Patriots. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who have helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bears will take over at their own 20. So here now the Bears offense for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on, we know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. So, nope.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome to the stream. About to get it in right now with the Bears, Justin Field, Madden 21, updated rosters. What's good, man? How y'all doing out there today, man?
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New England Patriots and the Chicago Bears. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery, and he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On second down, Montgomery. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
That's the way to make the play, kid.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams.
Yeah, I figured that too, man. I figured Matt Jones probably going to be a better quarterback than Cam Newton. If he don't get himself together, man, if he don't come out playing good, they just going to sit him on the bench really, really fast. They already eager to see what Mac Jones can do for the Patriots anyway. So I feel like Cam Newton had his chance. And, he's very the Patriots are not going to wait around, man, for him to get himself together this season. So hey, you know how it is, man. If he don't prove nothing, they gonna just sit him on the bench. I don't blame him. I'll sit him on the bench too.
Incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Dietrich Wise with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll buy some time right. And Robinson with a big catch. And he gets this one inside the 15.
Well, you never know, man. Anything can happen this season with Cam Newton and the Patriots. might come out playing like the old Cam, you know, like he did for Carolina back in the days. He took them all the way to the playoffs, so you never know, man. I know one thing. I'm pretty sure he know he better step his game up this season because I don't think, hey, the offensive coordinator for the Patriots playing around, man, you know, they looking to win. It's a lot of competition out there, man. So he better step up for real.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Now Montgomery looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. On the carry, it's Montgomery. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Matt Nagy has made the decision. They're going to go for it here.
57, Mike, 57. I'm here all day.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Jimmy Graham there to make the grab. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket, but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Buying time to his left. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Opening drive touchdown, and 2-point conversion.
Amazing nowadays for the kickers. I've actually talked with a few of them. They're more concerned about the point after touchdown than actually missing regular field goals. So maybe the coach is taking some pressure off here and just going for 2 and saying, I'm saving you for the big stuff later.
He's hanging out by the net.
Man, my Mac Jones creation look a lot better than Madden 22 Mac Jones creation, man, for the Patriots. I mean, I'm just saying. They need to hire me, man, to create some of them players, them rookie players or whatever, man, because that Matt Jones and that Trey, they don't look nothing like themselves in the game, man, for real.
At a glance here at their quarterback standing.
Guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now the Bears are going to use the
Yeah, Mac Jones look really, really old, man. Yeah, he look old. He look like he's about 60 years old.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts.
Yeah, but I ain't want to, I didn't want to do him wrong. I wanted him to look just like himself, so In this game, I created him pretty good. I got him down at least 80, 90% likeness of himself in this game. So, yeah, he ain't perfect, but he looked pretty close in this game. So, just that he losing now.
Below Nichols. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there. They may want to take one more shot.
Yeah, man. We'll get the ball back in the second half. Low scoring game, but I'm about to put it on these guys for real, man. The Patriots. Mac Jones better step up.
His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, and which game you talking about, in this game or in Madden 22? He looked really good in Madden 22. You know, I tried to get Justin Fields as close as possible in this game. I think I did pretty good though, creating him, his style, his likeness, down to everything.
Relax, try to figure out what is working and call more of that.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter.
Oh yeah, Justin Fields looked really, really good. It looked like they took their time making him. I don't know if they like the guy, they got some type of relationship with him, but he looked pretty good. I don't know, he came in and took a face scan or whatever. Looked like that's what he did. He came in at EA headquarters. He was happy, took a face scan. So yeah, but they got him down good. I'm glad they did, but I'm kind of disappointed that they didn't get the other rookies down. But I'm pretty sure they tried, so that's all you can do at the end of the day.
On the punt there, and the Bears take over. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, you're on offense trying to get things figured out. Okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You know, they did pretty good. But I'm pretty sure the rest of the rookies matter. I mean, hey, I guess they, it was a time thing, you know what I mean? They didn't have the time to get it like they wanted. Well, maybe they tried. Like I said, I'm sure they got respect for all the rookies out there. So, plus it's a business, man. You want to please the customer, so they can update it though, man. I hope they do. I hope they update their likeness for all the rookies. So that's something they need to focus on doing, and make the game more exciting, man. That's what people want.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. On the move to his left. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now at Soldier Field.
Yeah, the PCs better look better. It better look really, really good. No doubt about that. They don't want to give me that long. They don't want to give me that long yardage. They want to give me that short yardage. We pick up the first down anyway. We're not worried about the Patriots right now. We in the lead. I don't even think the Patriots going to even score in this game, man. Shaking my head, man. They got a pretty good defense, though. Not going to take them lightly. Oh, good sack. Good sack. Come on, where the block at, big man? I need those blocks. I really need those blocks. They trying to make it hard for me, man. Time to change up the strategy. New game plan.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Dancing to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to...
Come on now. That was a perfect pass. He drops it. You got to catch that, man. You're in the end zone, yo. You're a professional athlete, man. You're not a bad one either. You're a superstar athlete, so got to hold on to that, man. He knocks it down. Looked like it was in his hands, so yeah, he bats it down. Yeah, it's in your hands, so hold on. Pull that in, man.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, but now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Oh, yeah, definitely a different team without Tom Brady, without a doubt. They just need a pretty good quarterback they can depend on. Interception, baby. Let's go. What's wrong with you, man? Touchdown all the way. Number 25. Celebrating in the end zone. Let's go. What's wrong with him, Mac Jones? Don't make that mistake in real life. It's only a video game. You brush it off your shoulders, get up tomorrow, you know what I mean, start all over again. But do not throw that ball in the direction of that cornerback right there, Mr. Burns, homie. It's going to be picked off and taken in for the beautiful touchdown. Let's go.
This was a defense that was well prepared.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. That's caught. And he is in to make it 16-0. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT returns.
I don't know, man. I'm thinking Mac Jones ain't going to be able to handle that pressure, that front line pressure, man. Those defensive linemen rushing in on him, ready to light him up. I don't think he's going to be able to handle that pressure. I'm talking about in real life. For real, I don't think he's going to be able to handle them boys. It ain't college, you know what I mean? You got experienced NFL superstar athletes out there, man. On that defensive line coming towards him. You better be able to handle it.
A huge factor. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. That's all you got. By the former first-rounder Artie Burns.
Wait, he done it again, yo. Why we go back into my direction, man? I don't understand. He ain't thinking, yo. Why would he go back into the same direction where he got it picked off last time? Deja vu, man. What's wrong with him? I don't know, but hey, he gonna learn not to throw in that direction for real. He better learn, man. Somebody better tell him.
Described an interception.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Being chased out. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Allen Robinson there to make the grab. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Yeah, Allen Robinson looking good on that. Looking good on that touchdown pass. That's what I'm talking about. Making the Patriots pay. Making the Patriots pay. I'm going for 2 on this. Thought they would score. They can't score against us. I'm going for 2, man. And I guarantee you, Matt Jones, he's gonna throw that ball again for another pick. You better try to throw it in another direction. Yeah, we gonna pick it off all day long.
How they want 3 2-point conversions, and now they're up 24-0. So essentially, they gained a field goal out of it without even trotting the kicker out there.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. He completes it right side to White. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Back to throw again. And it's complete. Henry. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. They'll look to throw again. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. He's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket.
Man, we dominated, man. We destroyed the Patriots. 24-0, man. He was trying to look for the open player, but the defense was too strong for him. Matt Jones, man. Welcome to Chicago. Yeah, that was a good all-around game, man. Very good all-around games. We got him for like 2 picks. The defense came out strong. The offense came out strong in this game. Yeah, that's a pretty good game right there, man. We came out and played strong. The defense tried to hold me up in the beginning, but they couldn't really contain Justin Fields in this game. We had to come out strong. So yeah, we was playing on all Madden. So Mac Jones got a pretty decent rating in this game, so he could have did better than that. So throwing 2 picks, but what can I say? He was up against that defense. Yeah, man, about to do this all over again. You guys let me know what teams you would like to see me play next. And it doesn't matter. The Ravens, the Browns, San Francisco, just a few teams you guys want to see me play up against the Bears, or you guys want me to play with another team, the Seahawks, any other team out there, man. He's number 50, that's his number? Mac Jones, that's his real number? Let me Google his real number, man, because I don't want to disrespect the dude. You know, he's a great player. He's a good player, so I don't know his real jersey number, so I don't want to disrespect him like that. Let me find out what it is. Mac Jones, thought he was number, let me Google Mac Jones. He's wearing number 50 for real? Come on, man. That don't even sound like a good quarterback number in the NFL. Mac Jones jersey number, so I'm gonna Google that. He is number 50, like you said. All right, I change his number real quick. I updated it. I wonder why they gave him that number. Packers are the Chiefs. You want me to play against the Packers or the Chiefs? Let me just update Mac Jones jersey. I'm pretty sure that number 50 is available right now. Gave him an 86 overall, so like I said, he's pretty decent. Should have played better than that last game, but what can I say? Well, somebody got that number in the Patriots. I don't know who got that number. Might be somebody who's not playing. Might be a defensive player to have that number. I don't got time to be going through all this, man. It really don't matter. Gotta be a defensive player. Somebody not playing on this team. I know this is my updated rosters for 2021. Now I recently downloaded a new updated roster that's completely 100% updated. Now this guy right here. This guy still play for the Patriots? Let's see. Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Okay, wait a minute. Man, let me just tell you what, man. Just forget about it, yo. You know, Matt Jones to have that jersey number, man. Let me get some gameplay footage. It's really not important. It's not important to me. Maybe it's important to fans to change his jersey number, Mac Jones. All right, man. Okay, I play against the Chiefs with the Browns. I play with the Browns against the Chiefs. It should be a worthy opponent, right? Patrick Mahomes should be throwing the ball all over the place, so hope you don't throw it in the wrong direction on my linebacker and safety and my cornerback.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, this is Madden NFL 21 on EA Sports.
Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do.
Let's see what Patrick Mahomes going to do today. See what his game looking like, man. See what his game looking like. I feel like he's coming out throwing. And I was right. He's doing some type of coming out throwing right off the back here. He's not playing around. He gets sacked. We ain't playing around neither on defense, man. We ain't playing. You know what you about, Mr. Mahomes.
But it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
To try again after the sack. Mahomes got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And able to get this across the 20 before going over.
Yeah, man. There was a lot of players running free out there. He had an opportunity to throw that down the field, man. Oh, good catch. He was covered pretty well on that last play.
Pull his way open and catch the ball.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Mahomes. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Mahomes firing complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Man, we can't seem to stop this guy on third down, man. I don't know how that last guy, I don't know how that last cornerback didn't swat that ball down. These guys are making some great passes. He's very aware of what he's doing. Very smart with his passes. See if we can stop him before us.
Go for the first. And again, it's Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Caught out left side by Robinson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
Let's go to work, y'all. Let's go to work.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. Past the 10 to the 11.
That was my bad. That was a bad play, man. I should have never threw that pass, man. I don't know what I was thinking. That was bad right there. I know it. I know it, man. Dang. Come on now. I could play better than that, man. Why did I throw that pass? Come on now. Now home is. Come on, man. Script that ball. Man, that was a bad pass.
Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 12, operating from the 39. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. So we have reached halftime with a touch. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Yeah, I gotta be patient with me, man, in this game. Coming back big time. I'm gonna make the Chiefs pay, man. Gotta make the Chiefs pay now, man. That was my fault with that last interception. Thought I could get that ball in there, man. Give me some blocks.
That drops coach is insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And that is incomplete. A lot more after that incompletion on second down. That's caught by Montgomery. He'll take it.
Yo, what's up, fam? How you doing today, man? Y'all welcome to the screen, man. Madden 21, Madden 22 updated roster gameplay. Thanks for dropping by, man. Thanks for dropping a comment, man. Hit that like button. Hope you enjoyed it. Starting off a little rough with the Bears versus the Chiefs, man, but we about to get on track right now.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll roll him out right. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. On second down now, it's Montgomery, and he'll get into the end zone.
You gotta go for 2 on this play, man. Should I just kick the field goal, man? What you guys think, man? I'm going for 2, man. I don't like to be behind. Let's go for 2, baby.
Too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. KC's offense ready to take over. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Now Mahomes going to get this one to Hill. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the...
Man, that was the right defensive play, but those players didn't show up. I mean, we was blitzing on that play, man. I don't know what was going on with those players out there, man. Come on now, man. Stop them short.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Mahomes now on first down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Flush to his right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
A good pickup there of 20 yards. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. It's their quarterback. Taking it in. And the Bears will add on to their lead. So what can the Bears do here as they'll go for 2? They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield and try and find a receiver, or you tuck it and go? And I think there's going to be some growing pains with that. I think in this case, he made the right decision.
And we know he's got the speed. He showed it there. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down by 9. A little under a minute to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. He's picked off at his own 47.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated.
That was a nice defensive play. Nice interception. Knocked the ball out of his hands. Nice pickoff. Almost took it back for a touchdown.
The offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And a big turn.
Man, come on, man. Can't be serious, bro. Now he's backs it down. Pass interference all day, man. You can't bump into my guy like that while he's trying to make a play. Look, he nearly knocked my player, his body. Pass interference, man. Why they don't call pass interference in this game? Look at that. There's gotta be pass interference. What else could it be? It's pass interference all day, man.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Mahomes. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Rodgers on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wentz. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. And it's 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Wentz. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Back deep, Tariq Cohen. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. First carry now for David Montgomery. In on the tackle, Kamoko Toure.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
1st down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he finds Montgomery complete. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. A couple of 1st downs, has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And down inside the 15 he goes. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Buying time to his left. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And they are able to strike first.
Yo, man, I try to get that game with the Bears versus the Seahawks. Try to get that game coming up next, man. Right now, I just want to destroy the Colts.
Confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I don't know about you. Wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Wentz now on 1st down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Here's Wentz to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Here comes Cohen. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To Montgomery to begin the drive. He's brought down there by Kenny Moore.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get them.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 33 yards that time.
One of the things that led this organization to commit to him as a starting quarterback as a rookie, his ability to keep his eyes downfield and make plays out of the pocket. Able to see the receiver while on the move and complete a really accurate throw.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And now it's 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Jimmy Graham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will extend their lead. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, it looked scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short,
Yo, thanks, King. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, man. Yo, hit that like button. Thanks for your comment. It's very valuable to me. I appreciate that. Thank you, man.
So we have come to halftime and what's already a 2-time. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Set to resume. Here we go with the 2nd half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Here's Cohen now to return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Rolling to his right. On the crossing route, complete. That's Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. They run. Montgomery. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 16. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Bears are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 4 yards out as the Bears push further out in front.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Rodgers on the return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle. From the 27, Wentz. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Wentz now on first down. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a second down. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you've got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Looking deep for Hilton, and they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. On first down, Montgomery. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 14 yards in the Chicago first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent. I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Fielded right around the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Bilal Nichols, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. He'll get this one to Pittman. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing is Wentz. He's going to let it fly. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll pull it down. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Well, that was something to behold there. You might expect runs like that from a kick returner or wide receiver, but that's your quarterback hitting top speed.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their impressive victory.
the day. From Seattle, Washington, this is Madden NFL 21.
Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And off we go from Seattle. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Throwing is Allen on third. He may try and run for this. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And now they'll throw with Allen. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterback. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
That'll be taken in by Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo. Cole Beasley. There to make the grab. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now it's Wilson, flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Wilson dancing to his left. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll find Everett there, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, down at the 31. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Being chased out left. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
From midfield, here's Allen.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. And we got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Wilson steps away to his left, and now he's going to use his legs. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes Diggs. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills offense back onto the field. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get them back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. He's got it on Diggs. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And the Bills will move the chains. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in. We now proceed to the start of the second half. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Taken about 7 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
49.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Well, I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
They'll run on first down. Singletary. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big pickup of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Steps away. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, and that takes us from 2nd. To 3rd down.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the
Here's Carson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually...
They cheated on that touchdown, man. Dude was in. They cheated big time on DK, man. No doubt about that. They're trying to play the cornerbacks all far off. They know I'll get that touchdown every single time. Oh, they left him open. All right, run this in, Russell.
On what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Seattle, Washington.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
From the gun, Wilson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. To throw again, Wilson. And it's a quick slant to Lockett. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd down, it's Carson, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run, and the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And here comes Diggs. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Josh Allen in the offense now. Down by 15. 1:47 on the clock. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? And rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing them all sorts of trouble.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. This is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson on target to DK Metcalf. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Yo, man, where my Seattle Seahawks fans at, man? I thought I had a lot of Seattle Seahawks subscribers, man. You guys need to drop that like, man. You know, playing pretty good with Russ and DK. Well, I don't even I don't even know what my doggone Seattle Seahawks fans at right now, man. I don't even know if they watching or what. If you is, comment. Let me know.
So now a two-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks.
Here we go. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
Wilson operating from the gun. And he's going to keep it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants
you were
in
going
the Yale
Namath.
Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Aldon Smith in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Sanders has it over the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And you definitely can make the case.
All right, man. That was a murder game, man. We murdered the excuse me for my language, man. We destroyed the Bills, man. So 30-7, man. Wasn't really no competition, but that was a good all-around game for the Seahawks. We played fantastic. So, what teams you guys want me to play against next? I'm about to go back to the Bears, man. So, let me know what's up, man. Who you guys want me to dominate next? Thanks for watching.
So that'll just about do it for Charles and Gordon. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
Let me know who you want me to play against, man. Don't matter. There's nobody gonna beat me. So any team you want to see me play against on all Madden, let me know now, man, before I start the game, because it really don't matter. No one gonna beat me. No, for real, don't matter who they is, who they are. Let me know, man. I'm playing with the Eagles. I'm playing against the Eagles. Let's go.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, this is Madden Football on EA Sports.
And he will make it to the 20.
Yeah, who is the Panthers running back?
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. I thought the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
2nd and 3. Flushed out right. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. On 1st down, it's Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. They're going to look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And this is caught at the 8. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. They'll look to throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
That is hauled in by Jimmy Graham. Touchdown Bears. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here are the Panthers under head coach Matt Rule. Under center, it'll be the Southern California native standing at 6'4", Sam Darnold.
I love how he exploded on the national scene his redshirt freshman year when, at the beginning of the season, he was not named the starting quarterback. But when USC was struggling, he got an opportunity. And by the end of the year, the Rose Bowl MVP, an epic shootout with Penn State, and put him on the NFL radar in a big way.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, Darnold. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. The tackle there by Marquis Christian.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
And Joseph Charlton and the punt team on now for the Panthers. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On the return is Cohen. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And out will come the offense as they take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield. And
he's got it at the 15. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Jimmy Graham with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears have taken the lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And normally when you see guys moving this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play, and then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off, and he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
And the next-gen stats show him reaching at a top speed of 20 miles an hour. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in a field goal range now at the 27-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
On first down, Darnold gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Sam Darnold leading the offense out for their next possession. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Georgia man, Roquan Smith, came in and got him. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Christian McCaffrey, the complete package. He's got the power, the hands, the agility, and he certainly also has the speed as evidenced there. Darnold on first down. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
19 yards there on the catch and run. They'll look to throw now on first down. Dancing to his left. It got it complete. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 25 yards that time.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Yetur Gross-Matos. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now it's Darnold. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
16 yards, a first down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Now Darnold. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as he'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. He's going to let it fly. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. One last throw now for Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. But, Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long. Let's see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone...